Hollywood Unlocked Uncensored.
What up, everybody? This is Jason Lee, and this is Hollywood Unlocked Uncensored.
And I'm Melissa Ford, a.k.a. the Curve Queen.
Yo, it's DJ Damas. Let's get the show started.
Oh, listen, before we get into the foolishness that she was about to start, I just want to say I flew back today from Atlanta because I miss both of you.
Yay, we missed you too.
Where you been at?
Didn't sound convincing at all. I've been in Atlanta filming Wild 'N Out, but before we get started, please make sure you're subscribing on all platforms, Google Play, Why was I about to say iPhone?
iPhone.
Here's my iPhone. iTunes.
Because that damn iPhone was up just a minute ago. This one right here, this texting bandit. iTunes, Google Play, Spotify, iHeart, and YouTube.
That's right.
Did I say everywhere?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Okay. And we're no longer at the motherfuckers that tried me. So just listen to us wherever you're hearing us right now. I went to a dinner party before I went to Atlanta, and the motherfuckers that tried me was there.
No.
And Power 106 was there.
Oh.
So I walked in, and the room just got quiet, and I was just like, hey.
Hello.
and then I had to break the ice or whatever, because I love everybody. I just, when relationships just don't work out, it just doesn't work out.
Yeah.
But everybody's happier now. So
No
we're
hard
happy.
feelings.
Good.
No. But anyway, yeah. How have you two been?
Amazing.
Yeah.
You haven't been amazing? Mother's Day just passed. It's a good vibe.
She ain't no mother.
I just said she might have them. You don't have a mother?
I do have a mom. I
Okay.
do. And I got the jump on sending her like really big flowers. And because I changed my bank is awesome. I don't want to give them, publicity until they give me a check. But I got a discount on flowers. So my mom got the biggest bouquet this year.
Look at you.
Well, first of all, Damage, I don't appreciate how shady you looked at me for confusing the fact that she could have celebrated Mother's Day with her mom, because my mom is dead.
I mean, I didn't shade you. I just, maybe I didn't know something. Because I was like, you didn't have a mom? Why you didn't have a good mom?
Yeah, I did. Who, me?
No, I was talking about Melissa.
Yeah, no. Melissa loves her mother. She has a good relationship with her mom.
Good thing.
It's better now.
It's okay. It's okay. I love her. I
Working
really do. But I honestly wish that we were as close as I see some of my other girlfriends with their moms. Like, we never had the let's sit down, braid each other's hair, and share everything kind of relationship.
Well, look, I FaceTimed my mom. She rushed me off the phone. She was living her best life on Mother's Day. Shout out to my mom. She was like, yeah. She was at a dinner. She was drinking. She was like, I got mimosa.
Oh, she was living her best life.
She was like, I'm going to call both, because me and my son FaceTimed her. We'll call you back. I was like, okay, as long as you're happy. That's what Mother's Day's about.
Sweet.
Mother's Day is about that and finding a good buffet. Don't you hate when you go to damn IHOP and everybody and their mama's sitting there like, it's the one time a year y'all came out to get some pancakes?
Not a fan of IHOP. I'm not going there for pancakes.
You don't like IHOP?
I'd rather go to Denny's for pancakes.
Oh my! First of all, Denny's don't like black people. Number one.
Tell her.
Well,
Denny's don't like black people. Number one. And I bet you. Tell me you don't shop at Walmart.
what? We used to have these conversations about Walmart.
It's been a long time.
And how I used to lose my mind in Walmart.
Okay, so you support that traffic?
No, I haven't been to Walmart in a really long time. I don't drive anymore. I don't have a car at the moment. So
We're in LA. I don't have a car either.
No, I know, but Walmart's really far.
Yeah.
So
why is Walmart not in Hollywood or West Hollywood or Beverly
Anywhere.
Hills?
It's nowhere.
It's nowhere. It's nowhere near. Anyway, Walmart's in the hood. Walmart is in the hood, and there's one in North Hollywood. And I just feel like if people don't really realize, they drop Walmarts in your communities to put small mom and pop shops out of business. And then they hire people and don't give them health care, which means us taxpaying citizens have to pay the health care of individuals who work for billionaires. It's so upside down, people don't understand. That's why I won't even if I smell like pure cat shit. And I only say that because I'm allergic to those motherfuckers. I was on a plane literally about 2 hours ago, and when we were getting up, I heard meow, meow, and I'm looking like, who the fuck brought a cat on the plane? Like, if somebody's cat would have jumped on me in the plane, I would have fucked it up. I fucking hate cats.
Got a cat on the plane.
No, Adam, am I lying? There's a fucking meowing. And then this guy behind me, I mean, he didn't speak proper English. I don't know where he's from, and it's not a racist statement that I'm about to say. But I'm sick and tired of motherfuckers when the plane stops. The plane has barely stopped. It's probably still rolling a little bit. This motherfucker hopped out his seat and he's running to get luggage. And I'm like, bro, where the fuck are you going?
Slow down.
Sit down. I just came from Atlanta. I'm fucking Trill.
Oh my
fucking trap plane. Fucking cats and niggas running.
Who's traveling with a cat?
A lot of people travel with their cats in carriers.
I'm gay. I've been left my pussy at home alone.
I like
So,
that.
Melissa, what have you been doing since I've been away? I mean, I've been watching your social media. Your pictures are amazing.
Thanks. Thank you.
They really are.
I'm trying. I'm trying.
You doing?
Listen, listen, I cracked 300K.
Hey, congratulations.
Oh, congratulations.
Let me tell you something. You want to know how difficult it is to grow your your following base organically without buying followers, without posting pictures of your ass and titties every 5 seconds and just doing the gratuitous stuff. Like, I'll post pictures of bikinis because I'm being paid to post those pictures of me in bikinis. It's paid content.
What have I told you?
What?
What have I told you?
Not to give a fuck what people say?
Start showing that ass.
You have the ass that these girls are paying for. We wrote a story on Hollywood Unlocked where this woman just died from getting a Brazilian butt lift. Her butt was probably okay. I've seen some girls get up and walk across the room and their ass is still in the goddamn chair.
Yeah.
Your ass is still on your back. You need to start being more naked.
It's not age appropriate for me to do something like
what
that.
What ages are you thinking about?
I mean, look, if it makes sense.
The niggas looking at you are in prison on their cell phones, jacking off under the sheets with a goddamn poster on the wall. Melissa, I know because they call me.
Not just in prison.
Listen, I've never been give the gratuitous ass shot. Like, I've never been that girl. I've always been very conservative about how much I doled out my ass shot.
But there's so many ways to show that ass, though.
And that's why your followers are conservative.
Well, I do. I do have a picture sitting in my phone right now, and I've just been.
It's time.
I've been wringing my hands as to whether or not I should post it.
Let me tell you what Melissa Ford needs to do. I'm telling you, if there's any creative magician out there that can make this happen,
what
you need to do Black Bo Derek. You need to redo that. You need to just go to a beach. You already got the locks. That's the fuck me and don't fuck up my hairdo, by the way.
Truth.
Yeah.
Facts.
You get to stay really sexy, throw the hair around at the same time, but it never gets messed up.
You know what's so crazy is, and actually as I sit here and look at it, the ponytail on the top. Have you ever been on a horse how it has the saddle on that little thing you hold right there?
Yeah. Pommel.
So you're already
pommel.
You're already ready to go.
Ride that thing.
All right, enough with this misogynistic conversation. Is that misogynistic? Is that the word, right? Is that right?
You know what?
Because I was called a misogynist, which, by the way, I was like, I get a massage every Thursday, but that's not what that meant.
Doesn't make you an expert.
As a female, if I'm participating in the conversation, does that make me a misogynist? I don't know. I think it's just good-natured fun.
I think so, too.
You know, what's not good-natured? You motherfuckers in my goddamn comments.
Oh, okay? I saw your little Snapchat. You know what's so funny? Melissa used to be ratchet, talking so much crazy shit on her Instagram, and she know how I be watching her Instagram because I'll text her like, "Can you please take that down? Don't post that." And she'll be like, "Okay." Now she thinks she got slick. The bitch done went over to Snapchat with the bullshit. So I'm on my Snapchat laying in bed last night in Atlanta just scrolling through all the bullshit, and I come to her with this little flower in her head. I'm like, "Oh, this is so cute." So I go, "Yay!" And then I rewatched it back because she said something about Hollywood Unlocked, and she waited right to the end to throw shade. I'm like, She's back.
Okay, so listen, I really need both of your opinion on this, okay?
Okay, here we go.
So the last episode that we did while you were out of town, we talked about Common, right?
Is that where you were talking about building a cardboard cutout of me, and what were you guys going to throw some shit at me? I didn't watch the comment.
No,
I read the comment.
No, we were going to bring it.
Girls
No, we were
going
going
to twerk on it, give it a lap dance.
Listen, let one of them do a lap dance and just one drop of pussy juice hit that damn cardboard and it would disintegrate like them little bitches in what was it when you click your heels together and they disappear?
That was
the Wizard of Oz.
Where do you come up with this?
Because it's just, I watched the movies where they got wet and I'm just thinking, damn, if I got wet like that, I would just melt too.
It was your cardboard cutout.
Oh, okay.
Okay, focus, okay?
I'm here. I have ADD.
I know this.
Shit.
Trust
I'm on new medication right now.
Apparently it's not fucking working. The dosage needs to be up. So, okay, so here we go. So last episode we talked about Common, okay? And so Common was on The Breakfast Club and he talked about, he's on a book tour, and so he talked about the fact that, through therapy, he has discovered that he was addicted to love, and that, he loved the honeymoon phase of a relationship, but when hardships crept in, he disengaged and
he was out.
And he pieced out,
out.
And so I thought that I congratulated him. I literally said, thank you for saying that. Yeah. I acknowledged the fact that I thought it was really amazing that he not only went to therapy, but was candid and honest enough to share the experience with everybody. And I couldn't believe how many guys were coming for me in my comments. I was just like, it's not like I said, all niggas ain't shit.
Wait, hold on. Adam. All niggas ain't shit. I said it.
He says it. He says it.
Have I not said that
You
consistently
say it all
on the show?
time.
I was on Wildin' Out yesterday, standing on the stage, and we go to commercial, and there's two couples sitting in the front row, and I go, "Oh my God, Nick, they're so cute." I go, "Is this your boyfriend?" She goes, "This is my fiance." I go, "Oh, he's cheating on you." "Oh,
Damn.
you guys are so cute." And I go, are you guys dating? She goes, "This is my husband." I go, "He got a side bitch." No, because we are primal animals. When people just accept that men wake up every day with the conquest in their mind, they have to conquer something. It for real. I've
Right.
accepted it though. I have fully accepted it. And apparently your followers have not accepted that you had an opinion.
So I literally, this is what I have to say about you men, and this is what I have to commend you guys on.
Wait,
Okay.
but are gay men exempt?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
I just want to say, like, the gender of being male.
Okay.
You guys operate with a code of conduct. I mean, y'all came to the defense of a man who needed no defense.
Mm-hmm.
That was what blew my mind. But let it be a woman, she's got women and men coming for her. You know, women do not operate with a code of conduct. It is every bitch for herself.
I
You know what I'm
mean,
saying?
people are barely coming to terms.
No, I'm telling you. I've had this conversation with many women, and they all agree that women, we don't operate with the same code of conduct. And let you guys, give game away. Guess what you get called? Simp. Stop
Listen,
talking.
People have barely come to terms with the fact that women can have an opinion. Let's start with that.
Yeah, well, they're
I mean,
taking away,
think about it.
our reproductive rights.
Even when we start to get into our hot topics today, when you start to think about racism and stuff that like people are still shocked exists, it ain't been that long. Women haven't had equal. Black people barely got equal rights, and we still fighting. It ain't equal in many ways, which we'll talk about. Women come after that, and then gay niggas come after that. For real. I mean, we live this is why I literally wake up every day and I feel like I have created my own world. I don't look out the window and go, I can't get that opportunity because they're not going to let me. Can't say this because he's going to feel tough. So I'll give you an example. Today, I'm on the plane. I got Wi-Fi because I can't go nowhere without my Wi-Fi. My team posts a picture of Trey Songz with his baby. Or with a baby.
Yeah,
Sorry,
who's
with a
baby?
baby.
I was like, when did he have a baby?
No, with a baby. But we didn't know who baby was.
Mystery baby.
So I said, make the caption say, if any of you had a baby with Trey Songz, DM us as a joke. I get a text from Trey. Now, mind you, I have not had a text from Trey in I don't know how long. I've been talking to Trey about coming on the show. Then I said to him, this is what I text Trey. You old Chris Brown in your feeling ass, old head ass nigga. Stop texting me. Because Chris will spaz out if you do some shit.
Right.
So anyway, he said, haha, he told me I was sensitive. But my point is that when we just start embracing opinions, like your opinion matters, whether I like it or not, whether I like yours or not, whether you like mine or not, you have the right to say what the fuck you want.
Right.
I think this is the problem, right? So men, I don't know how we came up. We're more reactive creatures. We don't use the platform like social media to talk about maybe our woes with women. You don't see that. You always see women on social media.
No,
I'm just listen. I'm talking about overall. This is why you're getting this backlash. Overall, the average man doesn't do that. So when you see something online and it bashes men, that's where they feel like they have an outlet to now be.
But I didn't bash any.
It's just how they felt.
But do you know how many people try to bash Melissa Ford with the whole game line that wasn't even real for years about the whole Honda Accord
to this
thing?
day.
And that was game. And we had Megan Good here on the show where they had a connection over some shit that wasn't real. You know what I'm saying? So it's easier to shit on women than it is to shit on men. And when a woman says something in a room, whether they're in a room full of men or a room full of women, it's in my opinion, if it's not the popular opinion, it's immediately discredited.
Yeah.
You feel like it's easier to shit on women?
I think it's easier for people because first of all, most women aren't going to stand up for themselves. That's number one. Number two,
A lot of times, a lot of women aren't going to come to another woman's aid.
Number two,
I think that's the issue.
Well, no, that's part of the issue.
That's kind of what
the other issue is I think that women, just like people of color, in many rooms are invisible. When you're in a room full of men and they're all assigning work or assigning tasks or coming up with the big bright ideas, you look at all the movies. They even play it in the movies like it's not real. It's real. Now, the crazy part is 9 times out of 10, the woman's probably the smartest person in the room. That's the craziest part.
Amen. I'm just going to say a little quiet amen. I want to just round this off by saying I still don't understand why men thought this was an attack. I was literally congratulating congratulating the
think
guy.
men are so used to being attacked on social media. I think that's like the
then let me
thing.
put your mind at ease. I am the biggest cheerleader of men. I love men. Like your faults and all. I love it.
Me too.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. And somebody called me a feminist, and I was just like, okay, don't say that word like it's a dirty word, number one. And number two, no, I'm not. Before I'm a woman, I'm a human being. You know what I'm saying? So I
thought you were a feminist, though.
I mean, not
being a feminist is not a bad thing.
No, but the connotation he was attaching to it was very dismissive in its nature.
But let's clarify it. For example, if you're a woman that believes in equality for all women, and you're standing up for all women, and you're standing up for the advancement of equal rights of all women, you're a feminist, and that's okay. Amber Rose believes that a woman could put her pussy out with a bunch of hair, and that represents feminism. I don't know. Maybe it does. But I would say it's the same. You get a different type of blowback for being a woman that stands up for women than I do for not being pro-black, my hand in the fist in the air, picking my head, doing Black Lives Matter 24/7.
Yeah.
What people don't realize is sometimes you use your platforms to share information. Hollywood Unlocked posts a lot of information about racism, racist policing, profiling of black people, killing unarmed black people, discrimination. We share world stories so people can actually see, like, damn, it ain't just happening in Chicago. It's happening in Turkey. It's happening all over the world. But people are so simple-minded. This is why you can't invest in crazy people. My grandma used to say, don't let that nigga rent no space in your head.
Yeah, that's a good phrase.
The optics, when you see a comment, represent something that may have been misinterpreted, when really there's just crazy people that actually have access to phones and social media.
Yeah.
And so when people say Jason isn't proud to be black because he doesn't date darker skinned black men, that doesn't mean that I'm not pro-black or don't love being black. It just means that I have a preference, just like you may have an opinion that may not line up with their expectation of what you should say and what you shouldn't say.
I guess just the term feminist has been, just turned into such like a dirty word these days that I've always just been a proponent, a fan of the, women empowerment angle. Like, that's what I like to do. I like to empower women, through, education, it's discussing healthcare and self-love.
Freedom of your pussy. Freedom of your pussy. Use it however you want.
I usually leave that up to other people.
No, but I'm saying, yeah.
Listen, I just got them to like me, okay?
Listen, it does, but see, that's it. Okay, I'm gonna go there. That's the problem. That's the fucking problem. Let me tell you what Marlon Wayans said. I don't really fuck with him because he ain't come on our show. So fuck whatever. I ain't whatever.
I love Marlon.
Yeah,
I do.
I love him too, but fuck that nigga. Okay, look. He said the realest shit today. He was on his Instagram. He posted. He said, fuck what people think. I'm going to say what the fuck I want. I'm going to think what the fuck I want. I'm going to crack jokes the way the fuck I want. I don't give a fuck, because we do live in an overly sensitized world right now. When I say shit, people go, oh my God, I can't believe you said that. Well, guess what? If you were probably living maybe 10 years ago, it probably wasn't as aggressive or egregious or whatever the word is to you by then, because right now, everybody's so sensitive. I don't care about people. People being liked every day aren't always winning, except for Ellen.
No, you're right. You're right.
Except for Ellen.
You're right.
Oprah, everybody loved Oprah. She did that interview against Michael Jackson, cancel Oprah. We live in a cancel nigga society right now. Cancel this, cancel bags. That's why you can't cancel me. And you should stop worrying about what people say. Who cares? You're Melissa fucking Ford.
I told her.
First of all, half the niggas talking shit to you wish they had the niggas you got. You missed that, didn't you? All right, what you been up to, damn it?
Yo, like I said, man. A lot of mothers picked up. A lot of DMs about Melissa Ford. A lot of people, I don't know, I guess they just remembered that Melissa Ford was fine.
That's nice.
No, now you're on the show, so you're getting all the DMs that other people got when they was on the show.
I see.
I guess every man's fantasy. I mean, every man but me. I love Melissa, but I've never looked at any of my female friends sexually. India Love. Oh man, I got the baddest. I know the baddest.
You really do. I mean, I saw you all booed up with Brittany Renner the other day. I was just like, no. I'm calling India. Okay, is she still on your phone? Is she still?
India is still on my phone, but she got a man now. So this is the thing I hate about y'all. Y'all get men and y'all forget your friends. This
that has never happened to me.
True.
Am I lying?
That doesn't happen to me. I don't forget my friends.
Big fact.
I'm not doing that because my friends are there for me when there is no man. So
India Love is in love
to-
with this West. What's his name? Sheck West.
What?
Sheck
She's
West.
talking to Shaq.
She's with Sheck. She's shacked up with Sheck. Then you got Amber Rose. She was never my homegirl like that, but she got a baby on the way
With AE.
with AE.
Shout out to him.
Who else?
Well,
I mean,
having a baby is different than having a. She got a man and a baby.
I
on the
don't.
way.
Okay, here's my thing. If you get a man, if you're my homegirl and you get a man, and then you stop talking to me, when he cheats on you, or when he fucks your mother, or when he kills your fucking dog, or when he steals your EBT card, or when he gets you fired from your fucking food discount outlet, when he fucking when you catch him wearing your dress, when shit goes bad, bitch, you cannot call me anymore because you have shown me that I don't mean shit. I don't like these temporary ass use me when a nigga ain't around relationships.
Why
you know
did
that-
happen?
Did
Why
you?
do women do that?
I don't. I keep my.
Because
I like to incorporate my friends in my relationship.
Damage, I'm gonna tell you why. Because they get dickmatized. That dick goes in them one time. They get that dick. They don't even get the whole dick. They just get.
I haven't been
They get
dickmatized
a.
in
They
a
get
really
a. They
long
get a.
time.
They get a tip of the dick, and then all of a sudden now they're on dick patrol. They got to make sure that dick ain't in nothing, and they following that dick around all day long.
Full-time job.
Fuck followers. Fuck content. Fuck bundles. Just follow the dick.
Bundles.
I'm serious. This is fuck the bundle. You ain't never seen, if you see a woman who's in love with her man and she start looking real comfortable, bundles ain't all the way tight, eyeliner look 2 days old, that bitch is following the dick. She's on dick patrol. She don't got no relief. She's in trouble. And she's on her own at this point. So I'm cool with Indy. I still got her number. We text here and there, but
She's booed up.
she's booed up.
Hilarious.
My God. It's time for another Hollywood hookup.
That's right.
Okay. Custom hair care is popping up everywhere. And is this just another gimmick from the beauty industry to charge you more for shampoo and conditioner?
No.
I mean, I wouldn't blame you for thinking so. With big brands, probably, but Prose is new custom hair care company that is doing it right. Prose is the only hair care that is 100% custom made for your hair, your lifestyle, and your preferences.
Boom.
No more off-the-shelves product that sort of kind of work. Prose formulas are made with exactly the right ingredients to treat your unique hair needs with natural premium ingredients, which is great for me because I've got like 5 textures in this head, okay? Which is why I go for braids a lot because I just don't want to deal. But Prose rescues me, I swear. Go to prose.com and complete a free consultation that covers everything from your diet and exercise, even your local climate and water quality, and they make masks, shampoos, conditioners for your specific needs.
Bang for your buck.
With Prose, you can even customize your products to be vegan, silicone-free, gluten-free, or fragrance-free.
Important.
Yes, it is. With over 50 billion possible combinations, your Prose products are truly one of a kind because they are designed specifically for you.
For who?
For you.
Exactly.
You, boo. Made in New York and shipped right to your door. No one else offers this level of personalization. Get started right now for $10 off your first order at prose.com/unlocked. That's prose.com/unlocked for your $10 off your first order. That is prose, prose.com/unlocked.
Amazing.
And that's your Hollywood hookup, folks. Speaking of which, I forgot. I did something today.
Well, congratulations, Melissa. You woke up. You were supposed to do something today.
No, check it. I woke up at 6 o'clock in the morning to get into the bath. I was in so much physical pain from the gym that I literally was dreaming about the pain that I had to wake up and get into the bath with Epsom salts. That was the first part of my morning, okay? Second
Wait,
part.
you were in the bath at 6 a.m.?
At 6 a.m. in the bath, like straightening my legs out because my trainer decided that it was a really great idea to do 10 sets of ascending and descending squats. So I'm walking like I have no knees right now. Anyways, I digress. At 9 o'clock in the morning, I was watching the screening for a new movie that's going to be coming out in October called Exposure. And it's got our friend Tyrese in it, which
Wait, Tyrese ain't my friend?
I know. I was
Wait,
I was being slapped.
Wait.
You ain't about to put that emotional nigga on me? No, you not. No, hey, Tyrese.
He seems to have gotten it under control.
Yeah, he does. I mean, he had a baby. He probably has calmed down a lot too.
Yeah, I mean, he had to be a dad and stuff. But he was a dad already. Anyways, I digress. So Naomi Harris stars in the movie. Nafisa Williams is in the movie as well. Yeah. Mike Coulter.
Okay.
From what was that?
You know I know these actors. names.
January Jones and Jessica Jones.
You know I don't watch nothing.
The bald guy?
Yeah.
I don't watch nothing.
Okay.
I don't know actors' names, so I'm just like, Yep.
I'm telling you. Okay, so he's in the movie as well. So the movie's called Exposure, and it was directed by Dion Taylor. So I'm watching it with the head of Sony Screen Gems and Dion Taylor and everybody from Hidden Empire. And it's a movie that's going to be coming out in October. And what I love most about it takes place in New Orleans, is that Naomi Harris is the protagonist. It's a female-driven movie, and she's badass, and her moral compass points due north. And I just loved it. I'm so excited about this movie. It's going to be like a movie that everybody's going to want to see.
And when you say come out?
October.
Ooh.
Yeah, so I was like literally in the editing bay with, it was a whole bunch of people.
So I want to make mention of somebody really quick. There's a young rapper named Haiti Baby. Have you seen him online? He's been trending.
Yeah.
So this guy's from my hometown. Shout out to Common, by the way, who's doing a concert for free in my community, June 7th in Stockton. I'm actually going to try to fly to that because I think anything positive for the city where I'm from is great. And,
we are fans of Common on this show.
We are. And I heard he just recently came out and talked about being molested. Did you hear about that?
Yeah.
That's what we talked about on the show.
Oh, I missed that episode. I've been working.
Oh my God. Apparently so did everybody else. They just commented based on the social clips.
Wildin' Out has me so caught. Like, I'm so caught. There's new games, and I didn't go to workshops. So, like, I'm coming in, learning new games, and all of that is a lot. But anyway, Haiti Baby. So he's from Stockton. He did an interview here at 92.3 at iHeart. It went viral. People on my Facebook, I got a lot of Stocktonians because I'm from Stockton. So they were talking shit about this kid. And I went on there and I said, listen, this motherfucker's putting on for the city. I will not tolerate you shitting on his name because you think his rap is whack because you're talking about him. He did exactly what he's supposed to do. And what people don't realize is that what's not normal is always gonna hit.
Always popping.
Mm-hmm.
It's always gonna hit. What's not normal, what's not usual, what's different is going to hit. Why? Because it's gonna get people talking. And once you get people talking on social media, you can't stop anything. But let me say this. So I actually put on there, you guys need to stop hating on this guy. I see who, because a lot of my friends who I feel like should be clapping for me, they don't.
Oh no,
they don't.
Yeah, no.
But it's noticeable because when you're in the shit, you're like you're paying attention, and I'm paying attention to people who aren't clapping for me, and it's okay. But when I said that, I actually reached out to the kid and I invited him to come on our show. So he's coming on in June.
Oh, dope!
And he's so excited, and he's just excited about what's going on with this career right now because everybody's posting him.
But not for nothing. Like it was a little different, but it took some talent. I tried to redo it just to play around, and the shit was in pocket. Like he had some kind of skill with that.
Yeah.
Did you see it? You didn't see it.
I have not.
Oh, it's
seen
hilarious.
We'll play it before it comes. But even with Blueface, when Blueface came out and he was doing that offbeat rap, you have to remember, I'm from the Bay Area. E40 was a different type of nigga. When E40 came out, they was like, oh, what's that sound he was doing and all this and that. But then he became a Bay legend, just by way of being very different and having his own established style. You had Rappin' Forte, you had Marvelous, you had Sibo, you had a whole bunch of Bay Area rappers, RBL Posse, who drew down.
Talk that bass
who
shit.
had their own style, and it was very popular. So I just feel like if you're listening to the show and you work with people right now who only show up half of the time, they only show up with half of the energy, they only show up with half of the creative ideas, but then they want to be a part of the team and get equal type of recognition, they're toxic. And those are the type of people you have to figure out how to get the fuck out your business.
Exactly.
For real. I mean, that's not a personal shot towards anybody that we know. I'm just saying that I have a problem with people who wake up with the need to be negative. Just be like, the world is so amazing if you can just get to a place of embracing everything.
But it's a form of support. Like those people that wake up and hate on people, that's support because they look at it as entertainment. They don't really mean the shit they're saying. If you take energy out to write something about somebody, you give a fuck. So I love the hate. If you come on somebody's page, or you come on my comments, or you come on my YouTube link and you got some negative shit to say, you give a fuck. Especially if you keep coming back and back and back. It takes energy to hate on somebody. It's still good stuff. Like we're in a time where if you hate on somebody, it's also support. People will go to your show now to hate on you. They will buy a ticket to hold up a sign and say, fuck you. It's support. So you just got to champion the W.
But they didn't start supporting him until Meek Mill started posting. Now they all like, oh, everybody.
He's the wave.
The bandwagon.
I have a problem with that. And I promise you, It's so funny. One of my best friends, he's been my best friend since I was a kid. He's in prison. He's been in prison for about 24 years now. He was involved in a murder back in the day. A couple people got shot, got murdered. He got shot. Somehow he got a phone. He FaceTimed me from prison. So we're FaceTiming, we're talking. And he was bringing up he brought up when I was shot. And I remember when I got shot, I left the hospital and went to my friend's house like I got shot. And he was surprised that I got shot, did all this and that. It was my best friend who's in prison who called me to say, I know who shot you. Who was it? It was him. It was the guy whose house I went to. So it was a mess. So I testified on them. They went to prison. They end up in the same prison together. I didn't know that he had ran down on them and this and that or whatever. But that type of loyalty that friends had back in the day, where we had each other's back, where we looked out for one another, where we wanted each other to be safe. I feel right now, maybe it's this city, because you've told me many times about LA, or maybe it's this industry that we're in, that people are very much what you gonna give me?
This business is very transactional.
No, it is very transactional. And but the empty part, because I remember you weren't here, but I had talked on the show about falling into depression. This place is so lonely and so hollow that if you become of it, it will suck the soul out of you.
It's so transparent.
Yeah.
That's what makes it so fucked up. Like it's very apparent. It's not even like hidden. It's not under all these layers. It's like, oh, this is some bullshit.
No, you can literally watch a motherfucker's eyes glaze over if you're not saying anything that they feel benefits them.
Hello.
And it's just like, I say like, LA's very hard. New York's hard on the body. LA's hard on the soul.
I believe that.
You know, because it's like either you're completely lonely and get to the point where you self-isolate because you don't trust a bunch of motherfuckers out there, or you're out of loneliness, you develop these codependent relationships, you know, codependent on drugs, codependent on alcohol, codependent on a motherfucker with a warm body. This is not something that you actually like.
I just know in Hollywood,
I choose to be alone.
It's the first time I've seen people that hate each other go to brunch with each other, that's staying in the same section with each other and pop bottles. It's like they want to be closer to the people they don't like. I've never
it's moth to the flame tendencies.
If Nipsey Hussle didn't become the face of that shit, that's what happened.
Exactly.
You know, but it's not just the Four Seasons brunch. It ain't. It's Crenshaw and Slauson. It's Stockton, California. Hate is permeating throughout the world because people don't believe in hard work and staying dedicated to what they do, right? I feel like my team's starting to remind me a lot more like, are you enjoying the process? I just got invited to fucking Wendy Williams. I haven't even really stopped to like celebrate it. I haven't even stopped to like okay. When I started Hollywood Unlocked, I had all these goals. I want to get on Wendy. I want to do this. I want to do that. And I swear to God, I have not stopped yet to say, man, we literally started from scratch and we built all this shit.
Smell your roses.
Or you will when they're on your grave.
Exactly.
And that's the crazy part. But there's so many people that I think, my sister being one of them, I don't know, maybe you guys know some people where they work, come home, cook for the family, put the kids to bed, go to sleep, work, get up, work. How do we find time to stop and just chill?
You have to find it in yourself.
How do you do it?
I would go so far as to say that that's the sacrifice that I made by not getting married and having children, is the fact that I do get to stop my world when I feel like I need to recalibrate.
Or just pack up and go.
Or exactly. Pack up and go, get on a plane and end up in the Japanese Alps 13 hours from now. You know what I mean? Like, it's something, it could be looked at as a sacrifice, but then it could be looked at another kind of way. I look at the good fortune that I have, you know, with the ability to be able to make those kinds of fly by the seat of my pants kind of choices, whereas a lot of my friends can't, but they also have other things going on in their lives that I don't have. You know, you can't kill yourself with the what ifs and the wouldas and the shouldas. You just gotta what's happening for you right now and find a way to like just consider your blessings, like, you know, because it's just they can be taken away from you in a moment's notice.
And that's the problem. I think in this grind that we have to find a way to be comfortable doing nothing. Like I don't see you, Jason, be able to sit down and not do anything and really take it in.
I just got anxious when you said that. And I'm gonna tell you.
I'm telling you.
I almost got up and found something to do. when I'm doing something.
I'm telling you, you have to find that balance because we're so used to if you do nothing, you're going to fail, right? Because we watch so many people around us do nothing and they fail, but we do so much that we don't even take 5 minutes to ourselves to go,
Well, social media doesn't do anything to help that notion. You know, you're looking at social media, you're scrolling through Instagram, and it looks like everybody got something going on and you don't have nearly enough.
Let me tell you one of my fears, though. And this is a real fear that I've never said to anybody. I've never even told you this. Real. I really have a fear of dying before I accomplish all my goals.
No, you told me that.
Have I?
Yeah.
Like, it drives me crazy. I swear to God. When somebody dies who's 51, John Singleton, I'm like, that nigga is 10 years older and accomplished a lot of his goals, right? And I'm thinking like, okay, I have all these goals. I'm so goal focused instead of life focused. Cause like now that I'm doing the whole get fit or die trying, what I did was I worked backwards. I started with like the fitness video thing and I'm going to do the fitness, but no, it has to start here and it has to start inside. So I have this doctor, this Gentera. They're an amazing partner of mine. They have fully invested in this thing that I want to go through. So we started with all the blood draw and pulling the micronutrient. I'm going to tell you something. If you guys want to do this, I will hook you up.
let's do it.
That blood work will change your life. And I'm going to tell you why. They drew all my blood. And so, you had to fast and all that. And then they take your blood. And then,
God, wait, how long?
Only, you just can't eat from like 11 a.m. to like 10 in the morning.
Fine.
It's not
all
that
right,
long.
okay, cool.
So it's fasted blood. So they draw your blood. They do like what do you call it? Like stem cell and all that. So it's like a real scientific thing.
Yeah.
They go through everything. They show you where every single one of your markers are. They show you where your testosterone is low, where your estrogen is higher. They show you where your where you're deficient in some vitamins, and then they show you where there's other levels in your body that you really need to know. There's so many, like they show you your stress markers. They show you where your heart, are you susceptible to getting blood clots? They show you.
You know what I want to find out? I don't know if they do this, but hopefully this is kind of encompassed within it. But I want to find out if I have the gene that
cancer.
That's responsible for causing
all of that
breast cancer. I
see everything. I'm gonna I actually recorded mine. I'm gonna put it on my YouTube channel because I never really, she said to me, like, if you eat and you get tired after you eat, that's not just maybe tired after you're eating. Maybe you're insulin deficient.
Wow.
My insulin level is high.
I just chalked it up to itis.
It's science. There's scientific explanations for everything. So my sleeping was off because I'm stressed and this and that, right? So now they got me on this medication. That's why I missed my damn flight because now I'm literally, I'm sleeping much deeper now.
Really?
I'm waking up full of energy. I don't feel sluggish. She's put me on things to help balance everything out. So
I need to.
No, I'm gonna hook you guys up, and we can film it all that. But let me take you back to the whole children thing about being selfish. So part of this process was her asking me, "Do you think you want to have kids?" And it was the first time, we talk about it jokingly.
You were confronted with it for real.
No, she confronted me and she said, "I have to ask you because I'm going to do some medication that it may make your testes whatever count low." And I was like, damn. And I actually had to think about it. So I actually called Cardi B. I said, what do you think? I'm thinking, should I have a kid? Should I not? She was like, bro, all I would tell you, it's a 24-hour, 7-day-a-week job. There is no off. You are always on. And it's the biggest responsibility I ever had. So I said, fuck it. Give me that medicine. I'm cool. Fuck it. But yeah, it's a weird experience because now, and she said to me, when she gave me my results, she said, okay, we got a lot to talk about, but the good thing is everything is fixable. She was like, you do what I tell you to do. You follow this plan. You take these medications. I have to do a shot 6 days a week. And she said, you follow this. These foods you cannot eat. These foods you can eat, And so she did all this things. She said, you follow this, you'll be fine. And so, yeah, I mean, there's nothing like, oh my God, I'm dying. None of that. But the stress level, just how your body stores fat and then throws off your insulin, and then if your insulin's high, what this is making up, like your body literally is just a fucking, it's crazy. So I've told her, I said, I know you're into this, I know you're into health and fitness. I said, you may want to come on the show.
Yeah.
But what I'd like her to do is maybe do your stuff first. Yeah. Then come on and talk about our shit.
Talk about all three. So is she kind of like giving you like dietary suggestions based on your blood type?
She's giving me dietary suggestions based on my food allergies. So like I can't eat mango. I can't eat fucking asparagus.
Okay, question. When
And it's shit I like.
so when you ate mango, did you ever feel like I'm mildly allergic to bananas and avocados?
Oh, she's gonna tell you about inflammation in your body. This test tells you she has shown me that
inflammation is the cause of all disease. Inflammation and mucus.
but not until Nipsey died. And then the whole conversation of Dr. Sebi came up.
Mm-hmm.
And I started paying attention to what everybody was saying.
Mm-hmm.
Then I changed out all my water. If it don't have 9.5 pH, I ain't drinking it.
Alkaline and Kagan.
And alkaline water.
Yeah.
As far as food, eating a lot more greens. There's actually a compass of how to eat, when to eat, sleeping, and all that I'm trying to.
Did you
I posted.
that?
I posted that I'm trying to follow, and I started paying attention to the mucus in my body.
No one really thinks about that.
My nose is runny. My chest is a little congested. Oh, it's allergies. Oh, I got asthma. No, if you really stop for me and pay attention, I started paying attention to the mucus in my body. I did every fucking thing to get all that shit out. Turned off the AC at night so that it's not cold and my body's hot and warmer at night, which is maybe uncomfortable, but now I'm sleeping better because of the medication, so I'm not waking up. But you really have to pay attention because you know what's so crazy? People are just dying now. People are literally just dying from shit that is completely controllable.
Preventable, yeah. Yeah. You got to think about what your family history is. Like my mom had cancer. She had a cervical uterus cancer. She had to have a radical hysterectomy, but high blood pressure and heart disease runs in my family, both sides. Like my grandmother had thrombosis. My grandfather had a coronary. My father died of a heart attack after 2 weeks in a coma. Like, all of these things are in my history, which is why I'm so active, which is why I concentrate so heavily on having a really balanced diet full of like colorful vegetables and fruit and stuff like that, because I know what is inevitable for me.
My grandmother died of diabetes.
Yeah.
My mother died of liver failure.
Yeah.
So when she's looking at my liver marker, she's like, you drink. I'm like, well, I have drank a lot. She was like, I said, but I haven't drank since New Year's Eve. She was like, don't drink. She was
Ever?
like, no, she was like, right now, like, you need to not drink.
Time to slow down.
She was like,
She's going to say the same thing to me.
she was like, you're not in the dangerous level, but you need to stop drinking. I'm like, no, I'm done. And I literally gave it up.
It's time for another Hollywood hookup.
Hello.
Okay, so as you can see, Damage and I, we go to the gym quite often, but not everybody has time to go to the gym, including us. We have busy lifestyles. So getting fit and staying healthy always sounds easier said than done, right?
Real.
OpenFit is bringing you something new that makes it even easier to never miss a sweat sesh.
No excuses.
Okay, lose the commute to the gym and let the workouts come to you.
Hello.
OpenFit takes all the complexity out of losing weight and getting fit. It's a brand new, super simple streaming service that allows you to work out from the comfort of your living room in as little as 10 minutes a day. How long do your workouts usually last?
About an hour. I don't like to be in there more than an hour.
Yeah.
10 minutes, you could definitely get it in if it's nonstop.
Exactly. If it's like HIIT or something like that, right? Well, everybody's bodies are different, and OpenFit gets that, which is why it is personalized to your needs with custom tailored original content. They've got amazing trainers and classes. OpenFit classes are led by some of the most effective and engaging trainers in the world. You can sculpt your body with Andrea Rogers, founder of the worldwide sensation Extend Bar. That's really hard. I bet you anything you couldn't do it.
I'm not even trying.
Okay. Or get in crazy good shape with Hunter McIntyre, named by Sports Illustrated as one of the top 50 fittest athletes. These trainers know how to get you results very quickly.
They know what they're doing.
It's super simple. Forget all the complexity and stress around getting fit and just press play and work out on your schedule. 600 seconds with celebrity trainer Devin Wiggins packs the fat burning, muscle building, and body sculpting benefits of a much longer sessions into a fraction of that time, which works for me because I don't want to do an hour like
You don't
you
want to do an hour?
No, I don't want to do an hour.
Yeah, I don't
no,
blame
I
you.
want to be under 20, 30 minutes.
It hurts.
Access anywhere and anytime. View on your computer, web-enabled TV, tablet, smartphone, and Roku, which means you could take it wherever you go. Results that you can see: lose up to 15 pounds in just the first 30 days. Flatten your abs, shape your body, and look and feel great. Summer is coming, people.
here.
It's almost here. It's almost here. OpenFit has made it very convenient for me to work out on the go. So use my code UNLOCKED. You can join me on a fitness journey personalized just for you. Again, use my code UNLOCKED and start using OpenFit for your journey to a healthier life. Right now, during the OpenFit 30-day challenge, my listeners can get a special extended 30-day free trial membership to OpenFit where you can lose up to 15 pounds in 30 days.
Nice.
When you text UNLOCKED to 303030. You will get full access to OpenFit, all the workouts and nutrition information, totally free.
Yes.
Again, just text UNLOCKED to 303030.
I want to jump back to smelling the roses, right? Because I feel like I know how you feel. It was a point in my life that if I wasn't consumed by doing something, I didn't feel whole. And what happened to me is, I had a child. And that was something I thought I was going to bring my stress up. But I noticed through my child, I was able to figure out how to smell the roses because now experience things with him, like stuff I would never do. I would never try to go take a vacation. It's like, no, work. Now I want to take a vacation with my son. Now I'm forced to be in that comfort zone. Now I'm going to Disneyland. Now I'm going to movies. Stuff I would never want to do.
Yeah.
I have to do. And it's like, man, if it wasn't for this, that wasn't planned because I didn't plan to have my child, I would have never found that balance of how to enjoy my life and also work. And I'm not telling y'all to have kids, but there has to be somewhere you find how to smell those roses. You have to find out how to be comfortable just doing nothing.
I take vacations.
I see you do it.
But I take...
I never wanted to take a vacation.
But also mental vacations.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I never was that kind of person.
Well,
I would see people do that. I'd be like, man, that looks dope, but I'm not about to go
for me, the vacation,
slow down.
For me, the vacation thing is it's not really a vacation. It's an experience, So I feel like as you get older, you should want to spend less money on material shit and want to invest in life experiences. So for me, that's travel. Like one of the greatest moments for me, I don't know if you felt the same way, but you probably did, was when we got off the gondola and
the gondola?
When we were taking the thing to go, the ski lift thing.
No, I was terrified the whole time.
No, forget the fucking ski lift. When we got off the bitch.
No, when we got off at the top of this, we were in Japan at the top of the Japanese Alps.
Yeah.
And there was a Corona bar.
Yeah, it was
with like
playing bossa nova and shit.
No. That I would say I can remember the feeling. That felt like bliss.
Yeah, that was I would say that was one of the highlights of my life.
But I will say, recently I was saying, okay, all the countries we want to go to, because we've been doing this show on YouTube called The Bite, where we went to whatever. If you watch Maui, if you go back and watch the Maui, the most beautiful waterfalls and fucking birds and trees and this and this and that. I complained the whole way. What the fuck are we driving around? Because in my mind, I need to go back and do something. Hold on.
Exactly.
We went to London. I ain't even edited that bitch yet because I complained the whole damn trip and I was on my phone the whole trip. I don't stop to smell the roses because I feel, one, I feel like I worked really hard to get to where I am, and it's a constant balance of enjoying it and losing it.
Yeah.
Like in my mind, it's like I have to always be on. Because the minute you check out, somebody slide in, Like that's really what's in my mind.
For me, because I've been in the business for 20 years and I've gone from feast to famine, feast to famine, feast to famine so often that I just ride the wave. If I'm like literally on a peak, well, shit, I'm happy as can be because I now know just through my experiences in the industry and then the car accident that shit just can be out of your hands in a moment's notice, So that's why top of the mountain, I'm looking around. We're having fun, but I'm literally like close to tears because I'm just marveling at the beauty of the world, and that I'm there.
Yeah, we were looking at countries to go to, and so Cuba was one. I was like, I really want to go to Cuba, but they have no Wi-Fi.
You need no Wi-Fi. And I was gonna ask.
I want to go.
I've been trying to ask you this whole time. You've been to so many places, Jason. What places have you been to, and you really just took it in?
Nothing.
Like, you got to think about that.
I will say
we almost got into a fist fight in the motherfucking airport in Japan. I wanted to punch you in your face so badly.
Why?
Because he's acting like I know where the fuck we're going. I don't speak the language. We just got here. I don't know.
Yeah, but you do the research. You supposed to.
I was like, give me 5 seconds to figure out where we're supposed to go. Okay.
I will say there are moments. There are moments when I'm places that I'm enjoying it. When I went to Paris, I remember I didn't go to the Louvre. I didn't do all that. I mean, I remember walking to the Eiffel Tower at night. It was really cold and there wasn't a lot of people out there. But I remember in my mind, it was really important that I actually see it. You know what I'm saying? Like I actually see it because there were days that I never thought I would leave the block. I mean, you know, we were poor. I mean, we drove. My mom drove a Datsun. You remember a fucking Datsun?
Yes.
If you listen to this bitch and you think you poor, go Google a Datsun. Pull up at school in a Datsun. Niggas was whooping my ass wearing MC Hammer pants. Bitch had me wearing Hammer pants and I didn't dance. May her soul rest in pure peace. But no, I mean, like, we were poor, so. You know, I'm a nigga in Paris, no pun intended, standing in front of the most beautiful thing ever. You've been to Paris.
Oh yeah, but
have you been to Paris?
That's the difference
It's
between
beautiful.
me and you. Is like I landed and bags down. Let's go to the Louvre. I had to see that.
You're good about that kind of stuff.
I was stupid and wore high heels.
Dominican Republic. I remember. So Dominican Republic. I remember going to Boca Chica at the beach, and they set a dinner table out in the water on the beach, and us having dinner with tiki torches and parrots, and you know, I took that in. But like the whole time, I'm, you know,
You're thinking about what the fuck just touched me? What was that?
well, yeah, that, and I ain't trying to get robbed. I mean, you know, I take police with me in Dominican Republic to shoot everything moving. Shoot these motherfuckers. Don't speak shit. Just shoot.
Oh,
But
my
no,
God.
I mean, yeah, I mean, I want to be able to enjoy this life. I will say though, I do enjoy. It does feel good when my team reminds me, like, yo, we fucking just checked that off the list. You know, that does feel good. But yeah, I mean, you do have to smell the roses because you'll live your whole life, and then when it's over, right before it's over, realize that you didn't live it the way you're supposed to, peacefully.
Yeah, it's true. I always try to. I don't know. I read a lot of books that try to that I feel like help me keep perspective. And if I feel like I'm losing perspective, sometimes there's just a book that I'm Tuesdays with Maury.
I can't even read.
What?
I can't even
No,
read.
you have ADD.
No, because then when I'm reading, my mind is like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
You supposed to. I have, right now, I just got overwhelmed. I have probably, how many videos do I need to edit right now, Adam? How many, I mean, approve. I have to approve 4 videos. I have to approve 4 chapters in my book that I'm writing. I have to, yeah. But I do want to take a vacation. I wish we could
A
all
real
just-
vacation.
He says that shit all
No,
the time.
but like a-
He's
No, like a
liar.
real, like
It's not
Antigua
happening.
or like
And then the phone has
Maldives.
to go away.
Yeah, that can't happen.
It has to happen.
I think there's put phone away hours.
You can start there. You got to
know?
start somewhere.
No, you could do put phone away hours. Like
you can do put
it's-
phone away
I think
hours.
if we said like,
Baby
okay,
steps.
like let's go to Antigua 4 days and like for the like from 10 a.m. to like 6 p.m. no phones.
Yeah.
You could never.
I could do that.
You
gotta
could
try it.
never do
Challenge.
He has to try it.
We're gonna do it. We're gonna film it too.
Phone down challenge.
Yeah,
it.
phone
I
down.
don't believe you. You need more people.
But what is the whole purpose of life? What is it? Is it so when I was raised, you know, most people thought it was find somebody, have kids, raise a family, get a house, get a good job. It was get a good job for sure and find a family. Now, what is the purpose of life?
That's
I know my purpose in life.
What is it?
Like I said, I felt that anxiety that you have now, and never to the extent because of what you do, I've never done in that amount. But being young and really living in this industry my whole damn life, having my son was like, this is the purpose of life. Taking all these experiences and breaking it down and passing it on to someone who can live it better than you, it felt like to me that was the purpose of life. Me trying to understand all these things that I thought was complicated and somehow simplifying it to somebody that comes from my blood to live a better life. For me, I feel like that's my purpose in life.
I don't think this is gonna sound crazy and people gonna be like, oh shit. I don't think I have the capability of I think because the way I wasn't raised by my family, by my mom and my dad, I don't think I have the ability to parent properly. I don't think I have the ability to give love because I will tell you, I can give
That's
love.
real.
I can give love in a relationship, but I can't get. When I raised my brother for 10 years, I don't feel like I loved him the way he needed to be loved. And I think
you might not have been able to because you weren't a
I was
parent.
25 years
Yeah.
old. You know what I'm saying? I was on
What'd you know?
planes. Yeah. So and I was in a very toxic relationship for 3 of those years. So I don't know that I have the right, you know, because I see you with your son and I see how nurturing you are and patient you are and you know, you could tell there's love. I don't think I have it in me to give to a kid right now.
And the crazy thing is, you don't know until it happens. I was 22 when I got my.
But you can't. Ain't no trying it out.
I mean, I didn't want to try it out. It was forced on me. Like, I didn't want to do it at all.
Yeah.
But what happened was, when it did happen, you start feeling it. It's like, you know, and I'm not sitting here, I'm not an advocate like, Jason, you need to go have kids. But when it does happen, I feel like you will have that love. I do see that compassion in your personality, where I do feel like you could be a good parent.
But the other part too is that this world is so fucked up.
Oh,
This woman who pushed this old man off the bus.
I seen it.
And he died.
Yeah,
Pushed this.
right.
You didn't see that video?
This was a little while ago.
This was yesterday.
This happened.
Oh.
It's not a gruesome video, thank God.
Is it playing or no? So yeah, we live in a world where, you know, people are pushing elderly people off buses and killing them.
Yeah,
like I know me, if I had a kid and somebody fucking hurt my kid, I would lose everything. You know what I mean? Because I would feel the overwhelming sense of needing to protect them, you know, and I just
rage
and I don't do well with that.
Rage.
Yeah. So I don't know. I think for me right now, Hollywood Unlocked is my baby. And I'm going to keep on raising that. And as far as like the unplugging time, like I just have to get better at that. I think we all do.
Yeah.
I think everybody does. I will tell you, if you're listening, please just do me a favor. I would love for people to, what we're going to do is we're not going to make it move around, but just put our email right here, info@thehollywoodunlocked.com. I would love for people to go to their doctor or call their doctor and ask about a micronutrient test.
Mm-hmm.
And if you get it, I would love for you to send us your results and send me what you found, because I'm telling you, you don't want to find out shit. I'm at an age now where I have to go and get my colonoscopy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm at an age now where like I need to know where everything is in your body. But the thing about it is people are dying so soon. You need to know where everything is now. You could be sitting right now saying, oh, I'm 30 and healthy and I'm at the gym and this and that. It's people 30 in the gym having heart attacks and dying because you don't know what's going on in your body. It was the best thing I did. Gentera, I'm going to put their website right here. They're a partner of mine that's just, I'm going to put you guys on. Like, you need to do it. And you'll find things like small things, like, are you vitamin D deficient? You know,
I'm definitely vitamin D
I'm vitamin deficient. She's also telling me what types of exercises I need to do to increase testosterone levels.
Really? I need to know that.
Squats.
This doctor.
Squats, huh?
Lower body workout. Yeah.
Okay, well,
all of our testosterone come from our legs.
Can I read you guys something really quick? Hold on. I found this shit online. I fucking sent this I sent this to fucking friends. My friend posted this on Instagram, and I need to text this to my doctor, but this is amazing. 6 things that give the penis life. Here we go. Semen retention.
I saw this.
The longer you go without ejaculating, the stronger your stamina erection. That's the problem. Okay.
I'm done.
Who created Pornhub? Like, this is the thing I struggle with. If porn wasn't free, I wouldn't be jacking off. I love to jack off. I think I will listen, I will masturbate anywhere. Denny's.
Stop.
When I get horny, I just masturbate. Fuck it. I feel like God gave you a dick. You're supposed to play with it. Anyway. Okay. Abstaining from animal meat because cholesterol blocks passages to the blood vessels. Vitamin D because it's a hormone you need. And sun exposure.
Mm-hmm.
So you need direct sun exposure on your dick?
It says vitamin D because it's a hormone. No, just we need sun exposure.
Right.
Okay. Doing legs in the gym. Leg day boosts testosterone. So she had said to me, you need to do more lower body workout.
You have to.
Okay, well,
tell me what's
there it
going.
is.
Get more sleep. Sleep is essential for testosterone production. And stop sugar and alcohol. Both lowers testosterone production, making it tougher to get it up.
You want to know what's so funny? Is that women are in reverse.
Really?
Yes, it is. It is like encouraged for us to have orgasms.
Well, not my problem. So hopefully this was an educational and inspirational show. Hopefully you're getting more dicks up. And ladies, call Melissa and have her tell you what to do.
Just buy a Hitachi if you don't have, you know.
That sounds like a damn grill.
What is
Stop
it?
calling it that? Can we call it
A
something?
Hitachi is like, you get it from Sharper Image, and it's supposed it's like
vibrator.
what is that? It's like a massager It's got 2 settings. You plug that fucker in the wall, and after 30 seconds, I'm asleep.
If I was heterosexual,
I don't got to apologize to anybody.
If I was heterosexual and my doctor had me in the gym doing squats so I can get my dick up, and I went and your lips were overly inflated, I would be upset. And I only said that because we did a joke the other day on Wildin' Out where they used a prop to show a woman's pussy lips, and it was just super inflamed, and I was just like that.
Sounds like something else.
Damage, what would you say to your girl? You go to have sex, the vaginal area doesn't look right. Do you stop and say what's going on, or do you just like support her while she goes through her mental illness?
That's not a thing, though.
Talking about
pussy lips can't be inflamed.
Oh, if she has the wrong,
I'm going to stop
yeast
you two
infection.
right fucking
A yeast
now.
infection?
Okay, we're not doing
It don't work like that.
You guys, we're not fucking doing
It don't
this.
work like
What?
that.
I know it doesn't work like that.
I know
We're
it don't
not
work like
fucking
that.
doing this,
What?
okay? You just literally drew a correlation between a woman's nether regions and mental illness. Okay, first of all, what?
Wait, first of all, it's mental. Okay, well, let me walk you through my rationale. Hold on, I'll walk you through my rationale, okay? Because right now, everybody's on my Instagram. You fucking bitch ass nigga. I get it. I know I'm a bitch ass nigga. I get it. Okay, I woke up this morning, my alarm clock said, bitch ass nigga. I get it, okay? So, when I caught chlamydia, I had a mental breakdown because I didn't understand one. How do you go and tell your doctor my dick is stuck? My dick is stuck together.
It's stuck together.
And the shit burns. There is a mental health deficiency when you knew you should have not created drippy dick. So that's number one. So there has to be a mental health correlation.
There's no, I can't think of one.
If you know you can't go and fuck your partner because you done wore the wrong type of panties, you just trying to be sexy, knowing your big ass and ate too many Big Macs and snuck in these panties that gave you a yeast infection.
No.
Now you got to go explain to this nigga that you can't give him no pussy.
I've literally just been one of those lucky women that like my diet, eating vitamins.
But you've had yeast before.
We're not going there.
You talked about it on this show.
You know what?
You had yeast.
Wait, no, but you talked about it on this show, Melissa.
What?
It's natural. Like, we're not going to yeast shame. Fuck it. We out here. We're out of here. Good night. Peace.
Bye, everybody.
No.